Wait, are you recording already? Ask me questions.
Hey, hey, everybody. We're here at the Victoria Evans Memorial Library. This is Christie Casimiro.
Casimiro.
She is our new branch manager. Where are we today, Christie?
We are in the children's section of the library.
And we're going to show you over here. We've got a patron busy over there making a house. All right, cool. And what do we find in this part of the library?
Well, here we have, I'm standing in the juvenile section. So
Okay.
These are for the older readers, 2nd through 6th grade. We have the perimeter of the room is lined with our nonfiction books. And then these two stacks right here behind me are the fiction books.
Okay.
And as you keep scrolling over there, yep, you'll see lots of games and activities, coloring paper, Rubik's Cubes, Connect 4. We've got a lot of fun things for kids to do here. Yeah, and where you're looking now is the juvenile section for little kids. We've got lots of picture books over there.
Lots of picture books.
Yeah.
Reading is important.
It sure is.
Yes, we're old enough to remember the reading is fundamental stuff.
Yes, we are.
The younger kids grew up, LeVar Burton, Reading Rainbow.
Yeah.
Now, you told me earlier you're married.
I am.
How long you been married?
I've been married for 20 years this coming April.
Wow. And you got children.
We do. We have 3 kids. Fiona is 15, Callum is 13, and Beckett is 11.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kids are one, and I'm sure they read constantly.
They are finally all avid readers. It was a struggle with one of them. The other 2 were natural readers, but they are finally all avid readers.
I remember when mine were little, Jesse and Susan, they loved for me to read to them. And you're familiar with the Dr. Seuss books. Mr. Brown Goes to Town.
Yeah.
And then one of the sections of the book is Mr. Brown is upside down. And Jesse would always take the book and he'd turn it so Mr. Brown would be right side up.
Oh, that's so cute. That is
and
adorable.
then it was Frog Goes to Doctor. Does that sound like a book? Froggy Goes to the Doctor.
The Froggy books are a series, and we have some of those here.
Froggy books. Anyway, one of them he goes to the doctor, and the doctor makes an airplane, and it pokes him in the eye. And Susan thought that was hilarious. All right, we're going to be right back. We're going to take a break, and we're going to go to another part of the library.
All right, thanks.
All right, we're back. Boy, wasn't that fast. We're here at the new book section. Now, tell me what we got over here, Christy.
Okay, we are so grateful for the community support that we've received in the last 6 months. Actually, and even before that, before my tenure here. We have received so many donations of new books. We are constantly updating the shelf. Here we have 2 sections of fiction, and next to that nonfiction, and next to that young adult. And there's no shame in reading young adult, even if you are an adult.
I read young adult books, and I think they're fabulous.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
One of the big thriller writers, I can't remember his name.
James Patterson?
James Patterson. He's written some young adult books, and they're great. They're great.
Yeah.
Susan loved them when she was in middle school.
We have some of those right over there.
They got James Patterson here. Y'all hear that now?
We do.
You told me you have some pooches.
I do. I have 2 Labrador retrievers.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah. The older one, London, is 11, and he's a gentleman. He's distinguished. He's calm. And then we have a 3-year-old chocolate lab named Ellie, who is just sort of a whirlwind around the house constantly.
Well, labs
He's still
are.
very much a puppy.
Labs stay a puppy till they're like 10 or so. So, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I saw over here we got large print. Let's come over here and you tell me about these. These are for people like me who have bad eyesight.
Oh, they're for everyone. I read large print, and I mean, my eyesight isn't perfect, but yeah, so these books have larger print for eyes that prefer larger print, and we're thrilled to have them showcased here in this section of the library underneath the arches that has the sunlight coming in from both sides. Even on days like today when it's raining, it
Makes it easier to read.
Yes, sir.
Now, if you're like me, if you haven't been here in a while, no, I come to the library regular, but if you haven't been here in a while, this is where the magazines used to be kept.
That's right.
So we have moved that, and I see there's a jigsaw puzzle on the table.
There sure is. This is one of the many jigsaw puzzles that we have in the library. This one is 1,000 pieces, and it's a picture of the New York Public Library.
Picture of a library and a puzzle.
Yes.
How appropriate.
Exactly.
All right. And let's come over here. Now, we got some computers here.
Yep.
And these are used, somebody's on them almost all the time, as I understand.
That's correct. Yeah, these have access to the internet, and we have printing here. So people come in and use these all the time. And if you are at all intimidated by technology and by computers,
That would be me.
I invite you to come to the library every 2nd and 4th Wednesday from 1 to 2 o'clock, I believe. We have a basic computer skills class.
Well, there you go. If you need to learn how to use them, you can come here and you can learn.
Yes.
We got all kinds of programs going on here, don't we?
We sure do. We are thrilled. We have a monthly book club. We actually meet right back there in the large
What's the
print
next
area.
book?
The next book is Lessons in Chemistry. It's a really good book, and it's actually being turned into either a movie or a Netflix
That
series.
cannot be a textbook.
Oh, no, it is absolutely not a textbook.
Okay,
It
all
is not a
Lessons in chemistry. You lost me on that one. Lessons in chem.
Yeah.
No, that's just simply not going to
No,
happen.
it's a novel. It's a novel. It's
Okay.
really good.
And then behind you back there, we've got all the regular books,
Yes.
fiction, reference. What else might be back there?
That's correct. We have nonfiction, fiction. The young adult are on that wall. The fiction are the 4 shelves next to it. And then on the far side are nonfiction.
Okay, cool.
And it's kind of exciting. Right here, we currently have on these 2 low shelves, we have a bunch of genealogy materials. And we're going to be making our study room into a genealogy room. And you can come in there and explore your ancestry.
Now,
It's
the
gonna
study
be
room
amazing.
is in the back, correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct.
All right. Way cool.
Yeah.
Now, you told me you all moved here from New Jersey.
That's right. I'm actually from the Washington, D.C. area. And when I met my husband, we almost immediately were transplanted to Philadelphia. When we had children, we moved to the suburbs of Philadelphia, where we lived for 15 years. And then 5 years ago, my husband accepted a position at ABAC. He teaches genetics and molecular and cellular biology.
Oh, my goodness.
I did not take any of those classes when I was in college. Yes, so we relocated to Tifton. And we love South Georgia. We love it so much that we convinced my parents to move here 2 years ago, and they moved into a house in our neighborhood.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, as I remember, a little while back, the Sconiers Foundation, the trust, gave you a pretty big check.
They certainly did. That was before my time here, but we are incredibly grateful for
As
that.
Tim Floyd told me, that's going to be an annual contribution.
Really?
I believe that's what he said. The Sconiers Trust is required by the terms of Miss Sconier's will to invest into the community. She gives to the health department. She gives now to the library and a couple of other things. That's where the profit goes that they don't choose to reinvest into the company.
Well, that's just wonderful. And we were recently the recipient of an Irwin EMC Operation Roundup grant.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about that one.
Yeah, so I applied for that grant. It was the first one I've applied for, so I currently have a 100% success rate with my grants. And we received $1,200 for children's books. We were able to purchase 100 books for the kids section. I cannot wait till they
That's
come in.
amazing. That's amazing.
So generous.
Now, over here, she didn't want to, but we're going to show you anyway. That's Miss Mullins over there. Sue Mullins.
Wave to the camera, Miss Sue.
Volunteers are important here, aren't they?
Absolutely. We are so blessed to have had a bunch of volunteers in here in the last few months. And if anyone is ever interested in volunteering, just come on up to the desk and ask us.
There you go. Anything we left out that you need to add, Christy?
Well, I think it's wonderful that you're spotlighting us. And I also want to let you all know we are currently hiring for a 17-hour-a-week circulation desk assistant. So if you're at all interested, go to our website, look at the job description and the application, and bring it on into the library.
And that will be in next week's newspaper as an advertisement.
Yes.
And on the way over here, I actually got a message that a donor is covering the cost of the ad.
Oh, we have the best community. We really, really do.
We got good folks here. We sure do.
I am
We
so
sure
grateful.
do. And programs throughout the month.
Yes, sir.
You'll be sending me the November calendar shortly to go in the paper.
I will.
And somewhere we left the October calendar. I think we left it in the kids' room. Let's,
Well, I have one right here.
Oh, okay.
I can show you.
all righty. We'll keep Miss Mullins out of it. All right, walk it up a little bit so we can see it. There you go. There you go. Turner Tales. Awesome. Look at this. This is stuff you can do each weekday. Well, they don't have stuff on Tuesdays for the most part and no Fridays, but we're working on it.
We are working on it.
Well, there you go. There's stuff for you to do here at the library.
Thank you so much for showing everyone what the Victoria Evans Memorial Library has to offer.
We are glad to do it. We have a vested interest in reading, as you can well understand.
Yes, I can.
Christy, we appreciate you spending time with us today. Nothing else to add?
Thank you so much, and we'd love to see you here in the library.
All righty. Y'all come see them.